Hey everyone, we are in room 263 at the Beach Club, and I wanted to give you a quick look around. So let's start with the entryway. Now, my bags are here in the entryway, but I think that just shows you how much space is here right when you walk in. I've talked about this a lot. I really love having this space here because you can tuck your bags, strollers, wheelchairs, whatever it is right in this space, still open the door, and it won't take up any of the floor room in your room. Right by the main door is the door that you would be using to access an adjoining room. That's going to be a one-bedroom villa on that side, and when you put that together with a Deluxe Studio, which is what we are in right now, you get a two-bedroom. So let's swing around this way real quick, look at the bathroom. So this is a pretty standard bathroom, nothing too fancy about it. We've got that sand colored tile and these kind of blue-gray walls. This resort is themed to, the beach. It's themed to that New England, Nantucket, Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard kind of thing. You'll actually see that the tile almost looks like sand, doesn't it? Again, we don't have a very spectacular shower head here, just nice big wide one, and of course this is a tub as well. We have the individually wrapped H2O Plus products. They don't have the wall mount dispensers in this resort, and I'm glad for that because I have not had good luck with those in other resorts. There's some beachy art on the wall and some towel racks with plenty of towels. Turn this way and you'll see that there's another towel rack here. Now, if you're wondering why there are so many towels, not only does this room sleep 5, but Disney Vacation Club villas don't get housekeeping every day. So they tend to put a few extra towels so that you have what you need. Let's close this door real quick and we will take a look at this. Take a look at this little vanity area. Nice big mirror there, and you'll see that there is a nice big vanity and plenty of storage down here. There's also a makeup mirror. Hi there. I really do like this setup because I like having all of this space to put my stuff, especially if there's more than one person staying here. This is something that at Old Key West it was much smaller, but I do prefer this larger vanity space so that you can put all of your toiletries and necessities right here. Plenty of space. Here is the closet, and again, this is a DVC villa, so we have a fairly large closet. Up there we have 2 sets of pillows and blankets because we do have a pull-out couch and a small Murphy bed. Now this does kind of stretch back here, which is where you'll find your vacuum. And this is a sizable closet. This is a good place to put your luggage, to hang your clothes, whatever it is that you need to do. There's also a safe in here. Currently I have my computer in there, but it's a good size one as well. Some of them are not as large, but these are good. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. Fire hydrant, fire extinguisher, and of course we have our iron and ironing board. If we turn this way, we have our kitchenette. So you'll have to excuse me, I have a few things on here, but there is the kitchenette. And you'll see that we have a full-size coffee maker in here. We've got our wrapped coffee cups and lids, coffee, all of the little fixins for your coffee there. You also have a small sink, dish towel, dish soap, and a sponge. We also have a nice big microwave here as well. Saratoga Springs had such a small microwave, but this is actually a full-size one, so that's nice for warming up leftovers or making a quick breakfast in the room. Of course, we have our ice bucket and paper towels. Up here, this is where you're gonna find some other necessities. So we have some cutlery, all individually wrapped. We also have some plates and cups. On this other side, we have extra paper towels and we have our toaster. And as you can see, there is ample amount of space up here to store any snacks you might be bringing along with you or anything else that you might want to put up there. Again, this is a Disney Vacation Club resort, and usually people stay here for long periods of time. So it wouldn't be uncommon to have these filled with snacks or whatever else that you might be needing during your visit. So under the sink, we have our recycling and trash bin, nice and tucked away. And of course we have a fridge right here. Let's see. Oh, it opens the other direction. And there we have a freezer as well. And you guys know I am a huge fan of there being a freezer. You can freeze some water bottles, freeze some ice packs. Make sure you can keep yourself cool and your snacks cool during the day. All right. So let's go into the main room. Now, this has been updated at some point to have these new Murphy beds that have been popping up everywhere. And there are some pros and cons to that. We'll get to it in just a second though. Let's start with the bed. So here we have our bed right here. And plenty of space on either side of the bed to get out. If there's two of you sleeping in this bed, although there is not a nightstand on this side, so that's a downside, but it's one you can work with. Here we have a rather large mirror. We have our overbed lights, and then our nightstand over here. Again, I have my water bottles out, so you'll have to excuse me. We do have our phone. These are new phones, which is nice because they're cordless, and there are USB as well as standard outlets. Right over here we have a couch. Again, looks relaxing. It's not as comfortable as it looks, unfortunately, but it does pull out to be another bed. Now, if this did pull out, if you did have this pulled out, there is enough room to get out of bed on both sides. Another characteristic that I really like. Here we have some more art, again with that beachy theme. And let's turn this way to see kind of the entertainment area. We have a giant television. This is a Samsung Smart TV. So I haven't tried it, but I know you can hook up your smart device to it, and that eliminates the need for things like DVDs. These rooms used to have DVD players and whatnot in them. So, and you'll see there's a little table here. Oh, I didn't notice this before, but I might as well show it. Right here underneath the television is another set of plugs. So here is this Murphy bed. This is going to be a twin, perfect for a child or a young adult or a very motivated adult who is on a budget and doesn't want to get their own room, and they're like, hey, I'm the fifth wheel, why can't I sleep on there? You can, my friend, you can. Now here are the 2 chairs, and this serves as a table. One of my biggest criticisms about these rooms is that as they can sleep 5, this isn't really an adequate table space unless you happen to be one person who's staying here. If this bed is folded down, you're really going to have to fold it up and down in order to have a place to maybe enjoy your coffee or do your work, whatever it is that you need your table for. I use the table a lot for organizational purposes, but this is going to have to be sufficient if you foresee yourself using this Murphy bed. So just keep that in mind if you are considering staying in one of these rooms. It's a plus because you can get that extra person in here, but it's also a bit of a downside because you're losing that table. So on either side of this Murphy bed, we also have these drawers. Let's see if I can open one up. They don't look very deep. Well, they are fairly deep that way, but they don't go back very far. This is another one of those like small downsides. There's not a ton of storage when you have this Murphy bed. Of course, that's something that you can work through. You can figure it out, but it's something to take note of. We also have a coffee table here, and there is a bit of storage in here, but it is just a tiny bit. And this coffee table does roll so that you can get it out of the way of the pull-out sofa, but I will tell you, it does not roll with ease. Oh look, there's another drawer on this side as well. So let's look, before I move on, let's look at the ceiling. No ceiling fan in this room, although I will say that that air conditioner is pushing some air, so that is nice. So we don't have a very good view from this room. It is just a standard view, but check this out. I think we have like the world's longest balcony. So let's go see. We do indeed have the world's longest balcony. That is fascinating. You could have all the people out here at once, but there's only 2 chairs and 1 little table, so, but that's all right. So there you have it. This is a deluxe studio at Disney's Beach Club. I hope that you enjoyed this little tour. I hope that you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.